Hello, and welcome to Super Seminar 2022. My name is Leslie Kane, and I'll be your host for this tutorial on how to use the Virtual Conference Center. Before I start navigating, though, let me explain what the Virtual Conference Center is. The Virtual Conference Center, or VCC for short, is a dashboard that puts everything you need for Super Seminar in one convenient location. This is where you'll go to log in to each session and also where you'll find all the handouts in PDF form. To access the VCC, you'll first go to the CSEA Learning Hub and look for the box titled Your Learning Center. Click the Go Now button. You will be prompted to sign in to your CSEA user account. This is the same account that you used to register for Super Seminar. Now, I want to stop here and encourage everyone to come to this page before the first day of Super Seminar to make sure you can sign in to your account. The blue Help Me button takes you to a page with helpful information and instructions for retrieving your user ID or resetting your password. Let's sign in now. Here is the entrance to the Super Seminar Virtual Conference Center, and you can click on either the title or the red agenda button to enter the VCC. First, let's look at the two most important parts of the VCC. The Launch button, which is how you will access each virtual session, and the Resources tab, which is where you will find all the handouts. As you can see in the Virtual Conference Center, every session is listed here, and they're shown in order by date and start time. Simply click the Launch button that goes with the session you want to attend. As you can see here, clicking the Launch button ahead of time will display a message that tells you the button will be active 5 minutes before the start of each session. I encourage you to come to the VCC and click the Launch button before the first day of Supers, just to make sure it displays this very message. Because if you don't see the message, you might have trouble accessing the webinar when the time comes. If you don't see the message when you click the Launch button ahead of time, you should check your browser settings and allow pop-ups on this website. So that's how you enter the webinar. Now let's look at how you download handouts. Handouts are found on the Resources tab here, and as you can see, the handouts are listed by session, and the sessions are listed in order by date and start time. Simply click the title to download the PDF. Before I show you the rest of the Virtual Conference Center, I want to share some important tips. First, you should sign in to the VCC 15 to 30 minutes before the start of the first webinar each day, even though the Launch button won't be active until 5 minutes before the webinar. This avoids the potential delay that can occur when hundreds of people try to log in at the same time. Second, if you're going to use an iPhone or iPad to view the webinars, you will need to download the Zoom app to your device ahead of time. If the Zoom app is not already on your iOS device, you may experience a delay of 5 to 10 minutes while the app installs. Third, you do not need to have a Zoom account, but we do recommend that you install the Zoom application to any device you will use. And if you already have the Zoom app installed, please make sure to update it before the first day of Supers. We have found that attendees with the Zoom app installed on their device have fewer technical issues during the webinar. Lastly, if you have internet issues and drop out of the webinar, return to the VCC to rejoin the webinar. While it may be possible for you to rejoin directly from the Zoom app on your device, it's not a good idea. We've noticed that the CSEA user identity is sometimes replaced by the Zoom default name when people rejoin in Zoom. By using the VCC Launch button to rejoin, you will ensure that the Zoom reports will link back to your user profile for accurate attendance tracking. Now let's explore the main agenda page for the VCC. Currently, the main agenda page is showing all the sessions for all 3 days. Please note that the agenda will continue to show all the sessions even after their time has passed. To shorten the list, you can click on the button for an individual day. To see information about any of the sessions, just click the View Details link. And then for a more detailed description, click the link to the SuperSeminar site and you'll find detailed descriptions for every session there. You can even build a custom view that shows only the sessions you plan on attending. Simply click the plus My Agenda button for each session you want. And then, to view your custom agenda, go to the My Agenda tab in the upper right corner of the screen. To see the entire list of sessions, make sure you're on the Main Agenda tab and then click to see all days and all sessions. You will also notice that there is an FAQs page and also a sponsors page that allows you to visit the websites for our SuperSeminar exhibitors. So, to recap, go to the Learning Hub at csea.org. Then click the Go Now button for the Learning Center. Sign in with your CSEA user account, and then in the Learning Center, click the title for the Virtual Conference Center, and you're in. Thank you for joining us this year for our first ever hybrid SuperSeminar.